I was muted. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's going to be a good one when it starts and the mic is muted. How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all being here. And if you happen to be brand new to my channel, my name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. I am good. I don't live near UNLV. Just to address this, and thank you for asking. I've had several people reach out and make sure everything is okay. Horrible, waiting to hear more information. And yeah, just thinking of the victims, Yeah. So thank you for asking. I'm good. Just thinking about everybody else, honestly, in that situation. So, yeah. What have y'all been up to today? I have been a busy little bee. I'm a little update. I'm getting ready to schedule 2 interviews that I'm going to be doing on my channel, and they're going to be very exciting interviews. Yeah, it's going to be good. So, I can't wait to share that with you guys. That's up and coming, and man, yeah, it's going to be cool. Anyways, if you have not already liked the video, if you would, that would be amazing. We're going to do MLM Fails live. It's been a while since I've done that. And you guys are so great at sending little clips of videos. So shout out to the individuals that sent me this. Some of them I found on my own and have had them saved. I like to do more longer format content where we can kind of look at the big picture of what they're trying to do. But sometimes I think it's also important to cover like the reels and the different things like that. And so that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to do it as an MLM lives fail. But before we do that, let me run the disclaimer. All right. So I have my 0 sugar diet. Why am I holding it that way? Diet Dr. Pepper and cream soda. This is the new Bay, just in case you didn't know. I also have a water because we believe in being hydrated over here. All right, so I'm kind of excited about this one. And just like I said in the video description, I want to give content warnings because we are going to be talking about Optavia in one of these. We are going to be talking about cancer. This is a video or a situation, if you will, an unfortunate situation that I've kind of been watching and haven't covered yet because I think you'll understand why soon. But please know that anytime I talk about Optavia, we're going to be talking about relationships with food. We are going to talk about disordered eating. We are going to talk about eating disorders, full-on eating disorders. And also there's going to be, in my opinion, using a cancer diagnosis to sell an MLM product or to recruit into an MLM. So if any of that is too triggering, that will be the very last fail, just so you guys know. And I think what I'll do is I'll go back and timestamp the MLM fails maybe. And that way people can avoid that if they're not in a place to be able to watch something like that. So, oh yeah, it's going to be rough, but we're going to start off with something a little bit lighthearted, and it's an Avon fail. What? Somebody sent this to me, and I'm so grateful. It is an ASMR thing, so I know not everybody likes that. So just prepare yourself for that. It's an Avon fail. We're gonna watch it first, and then we'll go back and I'll add my commentary, or maybe I'll change that. I don't know. I may pause it. in the moment. It's a commentary channel, right? That's what we do here. I know, Avon, can y'all believe it? Wild. Anyways, all right. let's get into this.
Livy, I'm your local Avon representative. Today we'll be testing some of Avon's
Her volume is very low, so I'm going to adjust my voice as well, and I will do ASMR in response to her ASMR.
new products. First, let's add some eyeshadow.
Ma'am, where's the pigment? Where's the payout on that eyeshadow? That looks like something that I used as play makeup when I was a child. Do you know how much of that you're going to have to use in order to get any kind of a payout? And who still uses? Do people still use those applicators? Do people still use that? Like, why are we not using a brush or something?
Adding some.
Are we going to blend that? Are we going to bring that up higher as a fellow hooded eye individual? Are we going to bring that up so we can see it and it doesn't disappear? You know, like if I look like this, it looks like I have no eyeshadow if I don't bring it up higher. So like, are we going to bring that up higher and then blend it? Or is that how we're rocking today? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Blue under the crease.
Where? I don't see any color payout. What is happening? Is this, she said this is new makeup.
First the lower lashes, then the upper lashes.
Where is the color payout? Pigment, what? No, we don't know her. What is happening? And Chelsea, me too. Did you even touch your forehead? Is there any pigment in that blush? I don't. The sound effect, what? That's not the sound when you're putting lipstick on. If it sounds like that, it's probably expired. Probably should get rid of it. What is happening?
Product would you like to sample first?
None of them. None of them. What is happening? Apparently Avon ASMR is a thing. Okay, I can stop talking like that. You can turn your volume up now. I don't know if it was serious or not, but I mean, no pig. I don't have anything else to say. We're just going to move on to the next one. Okay, that was an Avon ASMR moment. Apparently that's a thing because when I was putting tags on this video, that is very much a thing on YouTube. If you're going to use eyeshadow, you know, get something that has pigment so that it doesn't take days, you know. Please use current tools. Foam stick thing. Her voice was louder than the eyeshadow. I can't. That's funny. Oh man. Okay. I had to start out with something a little bit more lighthearted. Okay. All right. So this next one is an MLMer that is I'm laughing at your comments. That is in Body, formerly Beachbody. Interesting that they rebranded, isn't it? And she's talking about gyms, and I'm not going to spoil this. I'm just going to play it and we're going to react to it.
Happy Monday.
I'm going to turn her down because I'm sorry if that blasted your ears.
So I haven't been on here in a hot minute again. Still just trying to adjust to this new hockey lifestyle. It is a different pace of life for us. We were in Wayzata for the weekend, overnight hotel stay, Friday and Saturday. Then came home a little bit later last night, just in time to hop on my team call to chat a few things for December. So I'm here to fill you in on all the fun.
This reminds me of when I was in an MLM, you're kind of taught to be or to present yourself as an influencer. So, telling all the details of your day and what's going on, and it's kind of like, honestly, does anybody really even care? Probably not. They probably don't care, you know? I don't know, I just think it's weird. I remember I would do and say stuff like this when I was in an MLM, and it's like, "Why? Nobody cares." I don't know.
So this week starts a
Sarah
few
Jane.
fun things. First, it is a little fitness blitz where I come on every day and share something of value around my boot camps.
Are you qualified to do that? And let me clarify, just because you have purchased whatever kit to become a distributor with Beachbody or a coach, they call coaches. No, you're not. That doesn't mean you're qualified to be walking people through exercises and or nutrition plans. You should only work with professionals, and somebody that's in an MLM tells me, in my opinion, that they are not a professional. Not by any stretch of that word. When I say that, I mean qualified to walk people through exercises. Look at the crazy combinations of exercises they use. It's ridiculous. You can get more, in my opinion, although you can ask Susan this. You can get more in out of those exercises by separating them and doing them on their own than combining them and risking injury. I could talk about that for days, but again, that is not my specialty. And so I will leave that to the experts like Brianna Jewell and my trainer. Just okay. All right.
So today, I'm just going to start off with how I got started and how this
Oh yeah, this is how she got started in Beachbody or body.
like fell into my lap. So we were still active duty military, living in North Carolina. It was April-ish of 2015. I had just been cleared postpartum to start workouts, to start physical activity again after having Tucker. I was breastfeeding both boys, often literally at the same time, and I was just like miserable.
Okay, let's talk about this. The pressure for people that just birthed, that's a tough word for me. Just we're going to roll with it. A baby, and to get into pre-baby weight, pant size, whatever, I think is absolutely disgusting and needs to stop. Because when you think about it, the having a child is literally a miracle. And your body goes through so much. And then on top of that, it sounded like she at this time was nursing 2 babies. So here she is recovering from having a baby. She's nursing 2 babies. I am immediately think, how many calories were you taking in? Were you just focused on the scale? Were you focused on your, your postpartum body and thinking, "Oh, I need to snap back into it 6 weeks after I have a baby"? Like, I hate this so much. And I wish that she and other people would just give themselves grace when it comes to that. And some of that is because of the pressure from society and, these unrealistic expectations. And I hate it so much. But anyways, it makes me wonder, how many calories was she taking in if she was nursing 2 babies or a baby and a child, it sounded like, in addition to, oh, Alexis. Yes, you just did something incredible. Like, that's amazing. That made me smile. Thank you for sharing that with us. But it just makes me wonder how many calories she was taking in and kind of where she was at, I guess, in her headspace, having had 2 children of my own and remembering what that was like and the pressure and how I was feeling. If you're not taking in enough calories, how are you gonna, one, feed the babies, and nourish your own body in addition to healing from having a baby? And I know I'm getting long-winded with this, but those are some of the thoughts that I have from this so far.
Mentally and physically, I was just drained. Like, if you've been a full-time breastfeeding mom, you know the hours and the energy that it takes to do that. And then to have 2 children breastfeeding at the same time, to
That's a
be
lot.
their only food source. Well, I wasn't Cooper's, but you get the gist.
It's a lot, yeah.
I was just like, I feel like my body is not mine. From being pregnant, going straight into breastfeeding, continuing breastfeeding, through a second pregnancy, and then here we are breastfeeding 2 kids. It was just like,
That's a
I need
lot.
to do something for me.
Yeah.
I didn't like how my clothes were fitting.
See, but I wish she would have done something for her versus going right into joining Beachbody. So I talk a lot about vulnerabilities, and for me, when I joined MLM, from the very first company, I was a new mom. I wanted to make extra income. I was working. I was going to school part-time. And I just wanted to make some extra money on the side. And when you become a new parent and you have a role that changes, it takes some time to process that and to understand it. And it feels to me like she jumped into Beachbody because she was so miserable in her body as it was healing, and she was in a vulnerable place. And so this is something important that I want to point out. She had just had her second baby. She was nursing 2 kids. She wasn't happy with her postpartum body, which is crazy because look what your body just did, and she was taken advantage of, in my opinion. I was taken advantage of when I joined MLM and then went on to victimize other people. You can be taken advantage of, and then you can also victimize other people when it comes to multi-level marketing and the tactics and stuff. And I think that's important to point out in this particular story.
I didn't like the things I was saying to myself when I looked in the mirror. I didn't want Matthew to see me changing because I was like ashamed of my body.
Exactly.
Just a bunch of negativity. We could not justify or really afford for me to hire a babysitter. We lived about 35-ish minutes from the base gym. So I could use the base gym for free, but I would need to pay a babysitter for me to drive 35 minutes there, spend however long there at the gym doing a workout, and
many of the base gyms don't have daycare. So a lot of moms I have seen from back in the day would take the baby in the carrier and they would be working out next to the baby. So
drive home. And I was like, I can't do that. Also, breastfeeding, I'm feeding Tucker every 2 to 3 hours. Like, that just seems like a lot to try to fit in that short amount of window. And I scrolled upon a Facebook post offering a 21-day program.
Yes, please, DC. I would love that. I definitely have Beachbody, or Body, is one of those companies that I definitely do want to cover more than I have. I think I've only done like an opportunity Zoom or something like that. So I definitely do want to cover that. I think it's important to talk about. And yeah, so if you have something, that would be amazing. Also, Luna's here and wants to say hi, everybody. So I hope that's okay. Come here, Mama. Come here. She's going to do what cats do, Here. Hey, babes. Are you fine? Oh my goodness. So early in the live. Let me put this down. Oh. Hey, babe. Oh, the paw on the chin. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi. Did you need some loves? Yep, the purrs. Hey, DC. The purrs. Floop sighting. She like chirps a little bit. Okay. I have to go back to work now, okay? Did you guys see my Instagram reel where I walked in? I hadn't made my bed yet, and I walked in, and she was sitting up. Like she was cleaning herself, you know, she was grooming herself. And she looked at me like I was interrupting her. I was like, "Ma'am, excuse me, this is my bedroom. Okay? This is my bedroom." Anyways, she looked at me, and at the end of the video, I was like, "Are you serious?" And she goes she did this like head nod and like a wink at the end, and I was like, "I cannot believe I just caught this on video. I cannot." It's on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's at the real beast mode. Okay, I'm gonna put you down now, mama. All right, back to work. It was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you should. She's wild. All right, let's get back to the video.
That you could do from the comfort of your own home on your own time. And I thought that's my best bet at getting.
No, see, there's so many options for working out at home. There are many trainers, including my own, that will work with you virtually and not get you into this multi-level marketing company and actually give you solid advice because Susan's a professional. So like there's so many options. You don't have to lean into an MLM in order to get home-based workouts.
Started on this health and wellness journey. Fast forward 8 years, 8.5 years later, here I am, still can't justify spending the money on a gym membership outside of the house because like today, it was really nice to sleep in. And
okay, but here's the thing. What we're not going to do is villainize gym memberships. There are many gyms that are very inexpensive that are probably close to her, you know, $10 a month or something like that. Easy to research this stuff. But see, that doesn't help her bottom line. You know, she has to tell this story, this super vulnerable story so that people go, "Oh God, me too. I don't want to go to the gym." There's already enough people uncomfortable with going to the gym, and then people hear stuff like this and think that this is the answer. And in my opinion, then they get roped into these workouts that are, in my opinion, dangerous. I know I use that word a lot on my channel, but when it comes to workouts, if you are not doing those workouts properly, if you're not using proper form and things like that, you're going to eventually get injured. And a lot of these people, I feel like, because they're not working with a professional, they don't understand what's causing the injury. You can find other options. This drives me nuts.
Start my workout at 8. On my own time. I was able to sleep in a few extra minutes, hour.
There are many gyms that are open 24 hours. Also, YouTube is open 24 hours. So weird flex, I guess. Is that even considered a flex? I don't know.
And I didn't have to worry about, I'm gonna choose to sleep in, miss my workout at the gym that I'm paying for, or get charged because I didn't show up for the time.
I mean, are you going to Orange Theory? Because that's pretty much, as far as I know, that's pretty much the only gym membership where you're going to get charged if you don't show up and you actually have to sign up for classes. Maybe there's other gyms, but come on.
I signed up for.
Thanks, DC.
Just really like that this option allows me that flexibility and it can travel with me if we are on the road for hockey tournaments in the future. So that's.
I mean, are you gonna do okay. If you're at a hockey tournament, are you gonna set up at the hockey tournament and do like a Beachbody workout in the corner? Yes, I realize she probably could do it at the hotel, which also, oddly enough, probably has gyms in the hotel. So that's wild.
A little bit of how I got started, why I got started. We were also in the midst of moving from North Carolina to Hawaii when I decided to start this fitness journey. So life was for sure very crazy, but as we all know, life is never going to slow down. As soon as we get the pace under control in the current situation we're in, life throws something else at us and it's a whole new busy, or our kids phase out of one area of life and they move to the next, and you just have to decide that you're going to rip the band-aid and you're going to start and you're going to be committed. One thing that really helped me stay consistent and committed and dedicated was the accountability group piece that comes with this home gym.
I'm sorry. We're calling Body a home gym now. That's what we're calling it. It's not. It's an MLM. Let's call it what it is. A home gym. They get so creative with what they call multi-level marketing. It's unbelievable. It's not a home gym. Maybe you get certain equipment with certain programs that you add on to the program, but it's not a home gym. So that's weird.
Me being your partner, you would have access to my monthly groups.
Oh yeah, are they Facebook groups? Yeah, so effective. I've never heard that before.
So that's the second part of
also
what I have going on is this week I am going to share with you for free the content that you would see daily if you were in my accountability group.
Then what's the point of being in the accountability group if you're going to be sharing everything for free for everybody to see? Also, I see what you're talking about. I don't know this individual, and I'm hoping that this is like a last stitch effort before she gets out of multi-level marketing. That's what I'm hoping. Do I know that to be true? No. That's just what I hope we're seeing here is she's just frustrated and realizing that what she's a part of is not working. And I hope she finds alternative ways to work out at home because there's tons of them. There's so many ideas. Also, if she were to quit Beachbody and stop taking the supplements, stop buying the programs, all of that stuff, she would have the money like for a gym membership more than likely that offers daycare. I'm sure of it. I mean, I don't know where she lives. It's none of my business, but that's just my opinion though. You guys let me know what you think.
So after this next slide, I'm going to show you a graphic of what my post is in my bootcamp group. I post every single day of the month in there. It's usually a lot about mindset. Every once in a while it's fitness related.
I'm sorry, it's a fitness group, but the majority of what you share is mindset. And every once in a while you share something fitness related. Am I hearing you correctly? Because I don't know if you heard that, but that sounds like not at all what you're wanting your people to think that you do.
Tips, hydration tips and tricks, recipes, or just something fun. Like Friday is going to be a fun themed post around the holidays. But
is it a Flex Friday?
It's just going to give you guys a better bird's eye view of what to expect from me. The following slides are my bootcamp enrollment slides. My bootcamp is going to be open for enrollment starting today, and it will probably close the 15th, I think, right? That's the next Friday, I believe. So we can...
I don't think I have the slides, just FYI.
Get you guys set up, enrolled, and ready to rock come post New Year's.
Oh, we do have it. Monday mantras. I can do it. Oh, wait. I do have them. Hold on.
So we can get you guys set up, enrolled, and ready to rock come post New Year's.
Okay, I'm going to pause this so we can read this. Monday mantras. I can do it. I don't have to please everyone. I am allowed to take a break guilt-free. I mean, that speaks volumes. If you have to say that as a mantra, like being in an MLM is what I'm trying to say. I'm stronger than my excuses. When in doubt, energize, which is their energy product, I believe. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Wellness boot camp. I mean, she looks really pretty here. I think she looks really happy. Opening enrollment for 5 women to join my wellness boot camp. So 5 women. This makes me wonder if this is for distributors. She's trying to recruit coaches. I'm not really sure. I don't know if you guys can hear Luna eating in the background, but she is going to town on her food, and I love that for her. But FYI. I don't know. So this makes me think, is she trying to recruit here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I think that's it. Okay. All right. That's interesting. So that was the second one. That was from Body. And, oh, this is a distributor bat signal. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Thanks, DC. I appreciate you. May we all enjoy our food as much as Luna. Seriously. You know what I'm having for dinner tonight? You guys can let me know what you're having. I am making bulgogi bowls. So I'm making bulgogi, and I'm going to make some rice. We have some kimchi, and I'm going to make like some stir fry vegetables on the side too. So that's going to be what we have for dinner. I'm real excited about it. All right, this next one, I actually was going to do an edited video of this by itself because the MLM math in this, the use of false equivalence fallacies in this is shocking. So, oh, I just had my Korean barbecue leftovers. We do love Korean barbecue. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's watch this next one. This is from Monet, or Monat, as we call it on my channel.
I've gotten a ton of questions from you guys recently about affiliate marketing, how I earn commissions, kind of how I make a living, and why I chose to incorporate a network marketing company in with my brand. So I thought I would put this video together because I think it will shine some light on why I partnered with Monat. All right, first up is this.
Okay, this is very small. Let me see. That's not even going to help. This is very small. You're not going to be able to see it. I can barely see it. But she basically is showing a picture of some jeans, and it has the price. And I believe it shows the commissions that she earned from the affiliate marketing. This has nothing to do with Monet. What she's going to do is she's going to take affiliate marketing and she's going to compare it to Monet and say, see, they're the same thing. I actually make more money with Monet. On the commission side is what she's talking about. Just wait for it.
This pair of jeans, they're Levi's. I love them. I paid $108 for the pair of jeans. I have sold 10 pairs. You guys have bought 10 pairs of the jeans. And so I made $67.31 off of those commissions. So that's $6.73 per pair of jeans. So that's right around like 6%.
That's terrible affiliate marketing commission. That to me sounds like you didn't do enough research to find an affiliate program that actually pays you with a product that you love. You like the jeans, you're sharing the jeans, that's cool, but 6%? There are so many affiliate marketing programs that offer more than 6%. Come on.
Commission rate, and keep in mind that I haven't even paid like for the amount that the jeans cost yet. All right, next up are some.
Can you guys see where the false equivalence fallacy is going?
Bougie clogs. They were $37, so I paid $37 for them. It looks like I have sold 1 pair, and so my commissions were $2.60. So right again, that's right around like a 7% commission rate. And keep in.
Why would you sign up for this affiliate program if you're only making 6 and 7%? That makes no sense. No sense.
Mind that I paid $37 for the item and I've only made $2.60 so far. All right, and then we have a bottle of Monat's Rejuvenate Oil, my Holy Grail hair oil. So a bottle of oil for a VIP customer is $89 VIP price. I earn 15% commissions on my weekly check off of that purchase. So 15%, and then I earn an additional 10% bonus on my monthly check. Just again, off of my personal customers' purchases. These are straight up commissions. They don't have anything to do with building a team. So
See, what I'm hearing you say is that you're selling a product that's $89 that has nothing to do with building a team. See, but here's the thing. You cannot pick and choose what part of the comp plan you discuss and what you leave out. In multi-level marketing, which is the reason they call it multi-level marketing, you have to recruit people and you have to sell a product. So what she's doing here is she's comparing something that is 6 or 7% commission for actual affiliate marketing. And she's comparing it to, I think she said 25% off of the selling of Monat products. But she's leaving out, in order to rank advance, in order to make more money, you have to recruit. By the way, who's joining Monat anymore? Like, how is this company even still around? I don't understand. But what she's doing is she's picking and choosing which parts of the multi-level marketing company she's going to use as the example to compare it to affiliate marketing where she's making 6 or 7%. That makes no sense. That's a false equivalence fallacy. They're not even the same things. If you really want to do some research, if you really want to do some math, look into different affiliate programs. Find a product that you like, look and see if they have an affiliate program, look at the commission level, and guess what? You're going to find out if it's real affiliate marketing, there's not going to be a comp plan associated with it. That should be like a major red flag. So if somebody has watched her video and you happen to be watching this video and you're like, well, I don't know, this sounds like it's the same thing. There should be no comp plan other than the amount of commission you make when you sell a product with affiliate marketing. With multi-level marketing, they're probably going to send you to some super complicated video that's going over, this is how you rank advance and the rest of the comp plan. That should not even exist if it were true affiliate marketing. This MLM math is wild.
I earn 25% just off of my personal customers' purchases. 25%, you guys. And for instance, I have already sold $40,000 in product this month to my customers alone. So when I get asked why I partnered with a network marketing company, it's because one, the products perform. You guys, they took my hair from like a 2 at best to a 10. And because the commissions make sense. It is the
Yeah, are you talking about the commissions on the selling of the product, or are you talking about the commissions that you earn off of your team? Because if you compare the two, if you were to look at somebody that is in these companies that has a team, and you look at the money that they're making off of having a team versus the money that they're making on selling the product, it's very eye-opening. The majority of the money is made off of recruiting and or recruiting activities. So her trying to compare this to a very low percentage of commission for whatever affiliate program that she was talking about here to Monat is like, oh, she thinks that she's doing something here, but she's leaving out the rest of the story. This is called lying by omission. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Unbelievable.
biggest amount of commissions that play into my income. And at the end of the day, we are all here to earn an income to pay for inflation and the rising cost of.
Oh, yeah, now we're fear mongering. Do you guys notice a pattern with these videos? Inflation, grocery costs, the cost of gas, those things they always weaponize to prove or to try and get you to believe, that MLM is the answer. Like what? No, that's not the answer. When 99.7% of people lose money or don't make any at all, according to the Federal Trade Commission. But you can also refer to Monat's own income disclosure statement to see how much money you would not be making. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Just living.
I hated that so much. Yeah, you know what? Emotional control, absolutely coming in hot from the MLM distributor. Yes. Yeah. That's crazy. All right, let's go to the next one. By the way, don't join Monat. I can't believe people are still joining this company. Now, where are my sister wives people? Do y'all watch Sister Wives? I know you're in the chat. This is one of the Sister Wives' children that is now selling plexus, or has been selling plexus. Yeah. Okay, first of all, no spoilers, but who has watched the tell-all? Both parts 1 and 2. Who has watched it? Just let me know in the comments if you have or not. And you can put your, don't give any spoilers in case people that do watch it haven't seen it. You can put some emojis with what you thought of the tell-all. Anyways, okay, let's watch this.
Hi, I just wanted to clarify a few things. Plexus, this isn't an ad, I'm sorry.
I mean, at least she's saying this is an ad, but she seems so uncomfortable. Okay, also this right here. I'm just going to say this. Cody just digs that hole deeper in every tell-all. I think it has everything to do with money for him. That's what I think. But anyways. Plexus
is not a weight loss company, and it is not the only thing I've done to
then wait. I paused it too soon. Sorry.
Lose weight. It's not the only thing my husband's done to lose weight. Plexus is a gut health company.
Okay, first of all, why do the majority of the distributors market this as a weight loss product? Also, this is somebody that has a following. This is somebody that, because of the show, is considered, if you will, some sort of a celebrity. I don't know what an influencer celebrity. I don't know what I want to call her. And she's using her platform, just like her mom, to market Plexus, a multi-level marketing company. I have done a video covering Christine and Janelle and their pushing of Plexus. I don't remember if it was a dedicated video just on that, or if it was like an MLM fail or something. But the fact that they are using their platform from Sister Wives, or that they have gained from Sister Wives, and they are now selling a multi-level marketing company's product. And Christine from that video was saying, oh, network marketing is so different. And I commented on that video and said, so what is different about multi-level marketing? What is different about network marketing? Because it's the same unethical business model. We see the same tactics over and over again. I cover them every time I do a video or a live stream like I'm doing here. It's the same tactics. We see the same things. It's just rinsed and repeated over and over again. If something is unethical, it doesn't just go away. The business model being unethical, that's not just going to go away. You know what I mean? So the fact that they're using that platform, that she's using the platform, and her mom and Janelle use the platform, I think is really disgusting. I think it's gross. And here she's lost a lot of weight. So congratulations to her. And I am glad that she is saying, I did a lot of things. It's not just this. Although Plexus, according to her, is not for weight loss, but she is saying it's weight loss and then changing it a little bit. I know I'm wording that kind of weird, but all of these companies typically will target women that are looking to lose weight, and then they put them on meal plans, and then they put them on some sort of an exercise regime where they're moving their body more, and they hop them up on some sort of an energy drink that their company, provides. And then people lose a little bit of weight. And you can't tell in that scenario if it's from having more energy and getting more steps in, or exercising. Maybe you weren't doing that before, or eating fewer calories, or modifying how you were eating. You can't tell. So people assume it's the product when they've made all of these other changes. So the fact that she's like, Plexus is not a weight loss. I have lost a lot of weight. That's not the only thing that I'm doing. It's not the only thing that my husband has been doing. Then why are we talking about Plexus in this ad? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
So its goal is to help you internally. And internally, when your body is healthy and it feels good and you're digesting your food properly and you're just taking the proper supplements that you need, like the vitamins that you need to take daily. It's like there's multivitamins, and there's, you know, those are all supplements too. Anyway,
I feel like she has no idea what she's talking about. That's not me being mean. I'm not trying to be mean to this individual, but I don't know if she's talking about prebiotics or something along those lines, which is something that a lot of these people in Plexus talk about. Prebiotic, postbiotic, a lot of these MLMers throw that stuff around. Not everybody needs prebiotics. Not everybody needs probiotics. The way that you know that is by going to your doctor and having tests done and talking to your doctor and giving their full history. You know, I think it could be really dangerous for somebody to just start taking this stuff when you don't need it. You know, makes my makes my guts rumble just thinking about that. Like, if you don't need it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Drop a poop emoji in the comments if you get it.
you end up showing on the outside when you feel good on the inside, and it shows. It's not the only thing I've done. My husband and I both take it. My kids take Plexus. We all feel really good. And I think that's what ultimately matters, is it feels good. And when you feel good on the inside, you look good on the outside.
I don't really think that's a very fair argument. If it feels good, it must be good for you. I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
It's not a quick fix though. It's not, this isn't like the last 2 weeks or whatever. Tony has been actively working. We've both been actively working on better health because we want to live long for our kids. For over 2 years, like actively working on it. I got pregnant in between, so it kind of changed things up a little bit. But I started back up again in January. I have been taking Plexus for 2 years. And
that was that. I hate that so much. I hate that she's using her platform for that. And yeah, it looks like she's making a hostage video. Yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from. Anyways, I definitely want to cover more of the sister wives and them using their platform to shill Plexus. So if you guys see anything, I'm also obviously going to be looking as well. I just think it's gross. I think it's gross. Yeah. All right. This is the last one. And I do want to say that this is probably the most intense one that MLM Fail that I'm going to be covering. This is the Optavia story. So content warning around this particular video. This is somebody that recently has been diagnosed with cancer. I think it's prostate cancer. Don't quote me on that. He has lost a lot of weight, 25 pounds, I think is the last that I saw. And he is using his weight loss from cancer, in my opinion, in order to shill Optavia. And I the level of grossness, like, it makes my stomach turn. I also want to mention that this person is also leaning towards naturopathic treatments, if you will. I don't even want to say treatments, but I don't know how else to word that. And so there's that. He is talking about food. He is talking about Thanksgiving. He is talking about, there's food shaming, there's fat shaming, literally anything and everything that you can think of is probably going to be in this. I think it's like a 14-minute long video. So if this is something that can be triggering, please feel free to skip this part of the video. Alternative. Thank you, DC. I do think that, just like you said, Amy, I think this is the worst shill. It's really, really bad. Yeah. Natural remedies. Yeah. So please just prepare yourself. And again, if this is too much for you in this moment, please feel free to skip this part of the video. This will be the last one. So brace yourselves and let's talk about it.
It's a beautiful day here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I think it's 70 degrees. We've got beautiful.
Also, I did make an edit to this video because there was a lot of traffic, like background noise, motorcycles, cars. He does talk about it. I ran this through Final Cut Pro to remove the background noise so that we didn't have to deal with any of that. That is the only edit that I made in this, and I just want to make sure that that's super clear.
Motorcycles, fun cars, and Can-Ams. It's kind of loud, but I love it. Just a fun day to get out and about here in Arizona. So, Oh, yeah. This is a day where convertibles come down and people cruise with windows open and sunroofs are open and motorcycles are flying down the road. It's so fun. I love this place. So today is the day we celebrate eating healthy. Well, maybe you don't, but I do. Here's why. Man, I was the guy that could out eat. I would almost bet anyone watching or anyone that is gonna watch this thing, I would out eat you on Thanksgiving. I would eat way more food. I would eat way more dessert. I just would put it away and then I'd go curl up in a ball and assume the fetal position and black out. I did that for years and I was known for that. Man, Mike can eat. Yeah, he's got a Samoan belly. A lot of my friends would tell me, my Samoan friends would tell me that. Even when I went to American Samoa, they agreed. I think you're part Samoan, at least your tummy, because I could eat food.
This is so weird. Why would you even need to go live and be saying any of this? If you're hungry, eat. If you want to have a piece of pie, have a piece of pie. I hate that Optavia does this. Also, I have an update for you on Optavia at the end of this video, so hang tight. But Jamie, thank you for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate that. She says, I might skip this last one, but happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, and thank you for being a member. Totally get it if you skip this one. Brian, member for 3 months. Thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate you. He says, don't forget to like the stream, y'all. Give me that thumbs up or thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Same thing. Appreciate y'all so much.
In mass quantities. My body would process it and it's time for more. Highly energetic. I would just go, go, go. Now, here's the caveat. Here's the other side of that story. Assuming the fetal position, laying down, blacking out, missing out on half of Thanksgiving, feeling pretty crappy. I would catch everything. I would get sick, low immune.
What? From eating on Thanksgiving? From eating a bunch of food? Oh, let me guess. Optavia is the answer to that. So you're going to go from eating a lot of food to literally starving your body, and you think that's the answer. And the sick part about this is, according to him and his social media, this person has been diagnosed with cancer and has dropped a significant amount of weight and is still pushing Optavia. He's presenting it like it's Optavia that has helped him be healthy. What? This feels like we've been here before. You know what I'm saying? That's what this feels like to me. DC member for 19 months. She says, let's go. I appreciate you. I hope you're feeling not healthier. I hope you're not in a lot of pain. I hope you're healing, and I hope you're feeling better. That's what I was trying to say.
I would just catch all the things. Then I'd go back to eating a ton of food again, especially Thanksgiving.
Jackie.
So
thank you so much for the gifted membership. I don't know who got it, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. And this is for you. That for a minute. I feel like as heavy of a topic as this is, sometimes we just have to have a little fun with Careless Whisper. So thank you for the gifted membership. I'm not sure who got it, but that's really cool of you to do. Thank you.
I'm celebrating eating healthy today because I know the choices I'm going to make, yeah, they're good. I've got some good food coming. Summer made me this dessert. It's a bake that has all the ingredients that I can have. Doesn't have sugar in it. It's going to taste good though because it's got berries and different things. Oh man, it's going to be.
Berries are like the only thing that they will allow themselves to have. I've heard on Optavia on plan, if you will, because everything else has too many carbs, too much sugar. Listen, if you want some fruit, have some fruit. Yeah, if you want a piece of pie, have it. Have some ice cream if you want it. Just have it in moderation. And if your doctor has told you to, stay away from certain things, obviously listen to your doctor.
So good. There's a way to eat healthy and a way to celebrate eating healthy and a way to make different choices where you can actually stay awake on Thanksgiving afternoon and maybe remember part of Thanksgiving. I have all these blacked out memories of Thanksgiving. I remember showing up, smelling all the food, eating all the food, several plates, laying back, and football was playing in the background, and I never knew the score. I never knew what was happening because I'd fall asleep.
Hey, Mike. One thing I feel like you're maybe missing is the tryptophan that is in turkey. So if you're eating a lot and some of that includes eating turkey, you're going to be sleepy. I think you're missing that part.
And then I wake up feeling kind of, let's get some pie before we leave. Yeah, let's take these leftovers. And then I'd be eating all that food for the rest of the week. There's a way to do this. Guys, there's a way to do this. We talk about this in our coaching community. There's 3 options you could. Okay, here's how we coach our clients. You have 3 options. Option A, stick to your exact program. We have specific programs. We walk people through. We help them build a healthy body. They drop weight. Naturally, the weight just releases and they get stronger and healthier and feel better. That's plan A. Stick to your plan.
Healthier, they get healthier. I don't know how extreme calorie restriction to the point where you are sacrificing muscle, you are sacrificing tissue, connective tissue, you are sacrificing how your body was designed to work, in my opinion, by only taking in 800 to 1,000 calories a day. These people, in my opinion, only determine health or level of healthiness, if you will, by a number on the scale, by the size of your waist. There are so many other parameters that go into whether a person is healthy, and many of those things are only things that should be done by your doctor, not somebody in MLM that's trying to line their bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Also, we have a new member, Lindsay. What's up? Welcome. So glad that you're here, and this is for you. Welcome. So glad you're here.
Doesn't mean you're going to be having grandma's, what's the thing that we have? It's a pumpkin. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin, but man, this one I would eat all day. It's pumpkin cream cheese or cream filling with pecan. Oh my gosh. It's
Sounds
so
amazing.
good. Oh, won't be having any of that on plan A of our program, or at least the mindset. Maybe this will help you. So go into today. If you haven't already, some of you on the East Coast, it's too late. You've already indulged, but that's okay. Plan A is I'm sticking to my program. I'm sticking to this thing. I'm going to go through and I'm going to feel amazing Thanksgiving afternoon, Thanksgiving evening,
No.
Friday.
I'm sorry. If you're hungry because you're taking in such few calories, I highly doubt you're going to feel amazing. Highly doubt that. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be irritable. Your body's not going to feel good. Your thought process is going to be slow because your brain is designed to use carbs. Your body literally needs carbs. New member. Welcome. I was sighing at him and what they're doing, not you, Super Teach 1234. Welcome. So glad that you're here, and thanks for becoming a member. A lot of careless whisper tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're going to feel awesome. Plan B is just having some. So moderation. Yeah, I'm going to have some of that apple pie, but I'll cut a smaller sliver of it, maybe just half a scoop of the ice cream, and I'll still stay on most of my plan, but I'm going to indulge a little bit and have just a little off my program, and that's all I'm going to do.
This is creating eating disorders. I'm just going to say it. In my opinion, I'm just going to say it. When you are so restrictive and you're not allowing yourself to have a serving of something that you're like, man, that really sounds good, you are creating a relationship with food that is, in my opinion, I am not an expert. This is just based off of my own experience. Please only work with professionals if you are having trouble with eating disorders, disordered eating, your relationship with food. It's really, really important that you only work with professionals. It's going to create some sort of a binge type cycle, because this is why you hear people say, I'm going to get back on track on Monday. I'm going to get back on track on Monday. And it's because they think that they have to be so restrictive to lose weight or whatever they're trying to do with their health. And it's like, when you are so restrictive and you finally have something, You're like, I'm going to have a lot of it. I'm already having it. I already ruined my diet. And now I'm going to have a whole bunch of it. And then that's going to lead into, I'm going to eat whatever I want on the weekends, and I'm going to go crazy, and I'm going to have this and I'm going to have that. And then the whole psychological aspect of that, and the guilt and the shame, when if you would have just allowed yourself to have a serving of whatever it was that you were craving, and you weren't on a restrictive diet like Optavia, you would be able to enjoy that serving and go, that was good, and move forward. But because these people are so restrictive, I mean, you can see him reacting to some of these things that he's not going to have. Aside from the cancer diagnosis that he's working through, we're just, in this particular example, I'm just using Optavia and the plans that they sell people and the fuelings that they sell. Imagine showing up to Thanksgiving or any holiday meal and you're like, oh, I'm not going to eat that. I'll have some of the turkey, but I'm going to have my fuelings, my 100-calorie snack pack that they claim is a meal. Just imagine that. I think everybody would be alarmed. Just unbelievable. This is unbelievable to me.
That's plan B. Plan C is go for it. Indulge. Enjoy the moment. What's interesting is when you're enjoying things, you've got different chemicals. You've got things going on inside of your body that, who knows, you having a blast while eating with family? It may not matter so much what you're eating if you're having, and I'm learning this, been a major study. If you watch the Model Health show, Sean Stevenson, he talks about the study showing what happens when we eat communally, we eat together, when we're eating together as families. If we could do that at least a couple times a week.
Yeah, that is important. That is a part of culture. That is a part of many different cultures around the world. Sharing a meal with somebody, sitting down at the table, or wherever, and sharing a meal is a very communal thing. The irony of him saying this when you're not eating on Optavia. Sir.
Coming together at the same time as a family is healthier for your body because of the chemical releases. It's wild. It's the science behind it. It's amazing. So plan A, B, or C, the deal is you pick the plan and then you stick with it. You make the choice. So you go all in, not feeling like you made a mistake if you chose plan C and you ate all the pie. Hey, I feel kind of crappy, but that was my...
Why can't you just have a piece of pie? See, but these are the people, in my opinion, that if you are a customer and if you've been a part of Optavia, you let me know if this is correct. If you are, maybe I should pose this as a question. If you're a customer of somebody in Optavia and a holiday meal, a celebration, something comes along and you have something that they don't think that you should be having, are they checking in on you after and saying, hey, how did your birthday celebration go? How did it go for X, Y, and Z? What did you eat? Are they getting that in depth in their private messages or text messages or whatever? Because that's none of their business. That's none of their business. If you really think about this, these people are salespeople. People in multi-level marketing are salespeople, and they are trying to sell you a product and or trying to recruit you into the multi-level marketing company to also become a salesperson. So if they are outside of those lines of selling you a product and they're asking you personal questions, they're not qualified to do that, by the way. On their health questionnaire alone, they are not qualified to do that. But if they're asking you very personal questions like that, that is none of their business. Hi, you sold me a product. I'll let you know if I have questions, but you need to stay in your lane. That's crazy to me if they're doing that.
A choice. I chose it. Woo! Okay, let's get back on track. Get back on the program that I'm in to move my health forward. That's what you guys can do. So that's a little health tip for you. And I'm going to tell you about where I am with cancer treatment, what's coming up and all that. So,
see, now, why would he be combining all of this with Thanksgiving, with food, Why would he be combining all of this with his cancer treatment updates? Why not have those be 2 separate videos? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because he's using shock marketing. We've never seen that before on my channel, have we? Meaning me reacting to somebody. We've never seen that marketing strategy, if you will. Come on. If you want to update people on your cancer journey, that I feel like that should be completely separate. But he is weaving this into his story and using his weight loss, in my opinion, to sell Optavia programs. And I just wonder if people happen to follow him because of his journey with cancer and they find out, oh wait, his weight loss is not from this program, it's actually from having cancer. That is the most unethical bait and switch, I feel like. If you're using weight loss from cancer to sell a multi-level marketing company's product, an unethical business practice product that is designed to put people into malnutrition, in my opinion, that is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Make wise choices. I'd say above all that, don't smash your face against the mirror the next morning or smash it against the wall or
You know what you should be smashing? That piece of pie. You know what you should be smashing? The cancel button on the account that you have through Optavia. You should be smashing that cancel button. And also while you're at it, smash the unfriend button, smash the block button so that these people can't contact you anymore and shame you for having a piece of pie and shame you for wanting to have a healthy relationship with food. Smash those buttons.
whatever it is that's in front of you and you feel bad for the decisions you made. Make the decision first and then own your decision. You made a decision. That's it. And then you can learn from it. Okay, so there's that. Here's where we're at.
Okay, now we're going to get into the cancer journey. So again, content warning, want to make sure that I'm very clear on what I'm covering here. So please prepare yourselves.
Here's what's going on. I am about to head over to Tijuana, Mexico. So we were going to go to Cancun. We had some things switch and change. So in 2 weeks, around then, me and the whole fam are cruising over to Tijuana to go to the other Hope for Cancer facility right there in Tijuana. And we'll be cruising to San Diego. I'm getting a PET scan. PET scan is a
Great.
really high resolution, high quality scan that's just going to show everything going on. Going to do that.
I'm glad he's getting a PET scan. Let me just say that. I'm really glad he's getting a PET scan.
There goes another motorcycle. So many motorcycles today.
We can't hear him because I edited
Four-wheelers.
that out.
People go that way. That's where I took our Jeep just to go four-wheeling. Going there, and the PET scan will show exactly what's going on in my body, and blood tests will be done, and ultrasound, I believe. Don't know if we need that with the PET scan, but maybe we'll do it anyway. Ultrasound's like ultrasound, like when it's very simple. And then we'll see where I am. What do I need to continue doing? Am I all done? That's what I'm hoping for. So if you want to pray for something, let's just pray it's all gone. That would be cool. It reduced by 40% in 3 weeks while I was in Cancun, based off of eating correctly. So I chose plan A the whole time, and I've been choosing plan A. Lots of vegetables, lots of raw vegetables, lots of fresh berries, lots of really good stuff. And
This whole story is too familiar. Are y'all feeling that way too? I just feel like this is just too familiar.
0 alcohol, 0 sugars, no apples, like no high sugar content things. So I'm sticking to the berries and the things like that. No meats, except for fish. Now, the other day I did have a little bit of turkey. I'm going to have a little bit of turkey today too. It's not like turkey causes cancer. No coffee. I've had no coffee for months and months and months because that's what they recommend. You can go look it up. Unless you've got some really highly organic coffee that is very careful about molds and pesticides and those kind of things that can be in. Carcinogens are in coffee, at least in the
For sure,
roasting
Lushy.
process is what they told me. So I thought, okay, I'll just follow what you're saying, man. I love Coffee, I really enjoy black coffee and trying different types. I'm thinking about it now because, man, that's a tough one. But I've had 0 drips of coffee for months. It's easy if you have a diagnosis of something like cancer. It just makes it easier to follow the rules. It just does. Because you're like, oh, it's kind of life or death. I'll eat my carrots.
See, these are the same people that, in my opinion, villainize modern medicine. This just all seems too familiar.
Juicing, lots of those things. So my protocols, combined with tons and tons of supplements and Chinese herbs and remedies and medicines and, well, really not even technically, they're natural medicines. So I've got that.
What about chemotherapy and or radiation? Depending on what the oncologist suggests.
That stuff going on. Then I have some red light therapies. I've been going in a Hocket machine that closes over me, and you hold on to these things. You've got electromagnetic pulse going through you, or electric pulse. I think it's like PEMF. Tons of things that could just go off on all these things and lose you. Basically, it sends a mild shock through your body and targets those cancer cells. Cancer cells don't like that stuff. And it helps heal your body, heal sore muscles from working out, things like that. Sweating stuff out. Ozone therapy. Infiltrating my body with high levels of oxygen, all that. That's what's going to go down in Tijuana. I've got another week of these treatments coming up, which is mind-blowing that this is going to happen. Kind of weird timing right before Christmas, but it's perfect. I think God's setting us up for a really cool, memorable family vacation because Summer and all 3 boys are coming with us. We're all going to Tijuana. It's going to be awesome. So that's what's going down. That's where I'm at. And we still don't have tons of results yet. Oh, on the side, I'll tell you this. I've had a lot of stomach problems. Oh, man. And I usually don't have any stomach issues. Just a little bloating in the past.
One thing I learned, and I'm not saying that that is what's going on with him because I'm not his doctor. I'm not a doctor at all. But one thing that I learned from the JL situation was the stomach pain allegedly from the stomach pain allegedly that the stomach pain she was having was allegedly from the cancer spreading. And again, I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, but because of what we all watched in real time, when I hear stuff like that, it makes me nervous. Is that the case? I hope not. I hope he does beat cancer. I wish he would stop weaving in his cancer journey and updates with Optavia. I wish this person would get out of Optavia. I wish everybody would get out of Optavia. And it kind of sounds like that's starting to happen. Again, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but it makes me like react, if your stomach is hurting like that and you've been diagnosed with cancer, I just hope that he's reaching out to his oncologist. Just makes me nervous. This seems far too familiar.
It's interesting. All the bloating stuff has gone down since I cut out all dairy and cut out all the alcohol and the coffee and the high acidic stuff and all the meats. My stomach just went boom. And even my wedding ring is like whoop, whoop, So I had some inflammation in my fingers going on. That's down. So when I feel good and clear.
I mean, is it inflammation or is it weight loss from cancer? Come on.
Oh man, I'm feeling good. Come to find out, there's some parasites involved. So I stirred something up. I don't know if I got these things in Maui, Hawaii, or if they've been there a long time. Waiting on tests from LabCorp. Next week, we'll find out exactly what they are. I'm going to be doing a thing called the GI map. So they're going to map. I don't know how.
Well, at least he's getting labs done through LabCorp. I feel like this is, I'm at a loss of words right now with this.
But I'll be doing that. And they can be mapping my digestive system to see Is there something we can change or do? I'm going to block you from the wind a little bit. Could I
Don't worry, I edited that out.
eat different? I'm eating so clean and so well. I'm thinking, here's my theory, that those parasites are like, we don't like this. We're leaving. And they're leaving. It's weird and gross. But this analogy hit me the other day. Raise your hand if you've ever been through a home remodel. We did last year. And it was actually very smooth because we spent the whole month of June last year. We rented this big old RV, traveled from here all the way to northern Michigan in the Upper Peninsula and camped there with my parents. We went to Silver Lake Sand Dunes. We went to Iowa, Texas, all over the country. It was awesome. Came back. The house was amazing. Outside. This is a brand new paint color right here. Ooh. Inside. Mind-blowing, but still so much to do. And there was some secondary things to do. Remodels are a big deal. This was, in a way, a minor remodel, and it still was inconvenient in many ways. Dust, and guys are working. We have to walk through all the...
If he's trying to say that his cancer diagnosis is a remodel, I'm really not going to enjoy that. On behalf of other people battling cancer or have lost their battle with cancer, I'm really not going to enjoy that. I hope that's not where he's going with this. Also, congratulations, coconuts. That's awesome.
Plastic, and this is after a full month. But it's so worth the process. I feel like there's a big bulldozer heading my way and about to bulldoze down the whole house. I'm talking about the frame, and they're building a brick house in its place with all the newest technology and all the newest window treatments and all the newest insulation and all the newest smart home features, all the cool stuff. That was cool. That's what I feel like's going on right now. Maybe you're feeling the same way about your finances, your body. That's how my body is feeling. It's feeling like it's getting bashed. So if you're feeling like you're getting smashed right now in so many ways, maybe you've got a remodel going on.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Hate it. Hate it so much. Cancer is not a remodel of somebody's body. I hate this.
This is part of the process. Allow yourself to go through it. Push through it. When you're not feeling well, which right now what'll happen, and it happened to me last night, I go in an Epsom salt. That's one of my other therapies. Some of my therapies are like, I don't want to tell you because you think I'm just on vacation. It's laying out in the sun. It's getting Epsom salt baths, relaxing, slowing down, slowing my pace. It's probably one of the biggest things I've had to work through because I like to just go and get the stuff done. And I enjoy a lot of it. But slowing down allows your body to recuperate. And last night it hit me. Something with my gut, something with my stomach. I don't know if it's the little buggies, little parasites in there dancing around. Who knows? But I just feel like...
And what happens when the lab results come back and show that you don't have parasites, Mike?
Almost drunk feeling, but gross. And toxic feeling. And wasn't feeling so hot. And it lasts maybe a couple hours and it seems to clear up. And it comes out of nowhere, usually in the evenings. So these are some of the things that we're looking into to try to figure out what's up. Very, very interesting. So all that to say, if you are feeling like you're beaten down, if you're feeling like, man, this is hard, this is tough, it's complicated. So this has been a very complicated season for us. All the moving parts of, okay, we're going to Cancun. Okay, the boys are coming home for Christmas. Okay, we got this going on. Oh my gosh, how are we going to, hey, and we're still working out the minutia of our Tijuana trip. It's all going to work out. This is all part of the process because you are being rebuilt into this brick house so that you are more able, you've got better finances. And I'm proclaiming that over everybody watching, that your finances are going to explode. I know that's going to happen to me in summer.
I think that the people in your downline that are leaving, their finances are going to explode because they're not spending money on fuelings and a bunch of stuff that they don't need, and they'll begin to heal. That's what I'm hoping for them.
And they've been ridiculous, amazing. Then we've seen a little dip, and then we're going to see an explosion because we need high amounts of income. We need high amounts of strong bodies, strong mindsets to help all the people we see around us and help all the problems we see around the world. It's a pretty big calling, and you're listening to this, you're called to this. So let's get out and help these people. At the same time, take care of yourself, build yourself up, and then get into a rhythm and a flow. Learn how to say no a lot, more often than yes. Because when you say yes to that thing that you're supposed to do, that was given to you from God, then you will have the capacity to
Spiritual manipulation.
your friends, your family, your loved ones, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you later. My mom just called. I'm going to call her back.
Love that. Call your mom. Love that. Oh, I hated that. The same language, and I've seen some of you say the same kind of things. The same language that we saw Jesse Lee use. We know what happened there. This is. I hope the outcome is different here. Honestly, like, I know I said that in every Jesse Lee video I did, but okay. Now, one thing I do want to show you is, hold on, I'm grabbing the link. I'm going to put this. I'm also going to add this to the video description. Wait, why is this not? Hold on. This is from businesswire.com. It was sent to me. I'm also going to pull it up and screen share. So give me just a second. But I wanted to make sure that I provided that for you guys here in the live chat. Also, shout out to the replay crew. Okay, so this is the Medifast third quarter numbers, which is very exciting for us. Not so much for them. And I just wanted to show you real quick. So give me just a second to add this. I'm going to make myself smaller. Let's make this bigger. And again, this comes from businesswire.com. The link is in the live chat. And yeah, also don't forget your dads or anybody that you care about and haven't talked to in a while. All right, so this is from the from businesswire.com. Medifast announces third quarter financial results. And so here we go. Third quarter 2023 has a revenue of $235.9 million with revenue per active earning coaches of $5,008. I'm going to repeat that. With revenue per active earning coach of $5,008. That's for the quarter. Independent active earning Optavia coaches of 47,100. Net income of 23.1. Earnings per diluted share, $2.12. And now let's get into the results. This is where they compare it to the third quarter of 2022. And I feel like this, after watching Mike's video and him being a part of Optavia, I think that this is significant and we need to talk about it. Third quarter 2023 revenue decreased 39.6% to $235.9 million from $390.4 million for the third quarter of 2022, primarily driven by a decrease in the number of active earning Optavia coaches and the decline in the productivity per active earning Optavia coach. The average revenue per active, I'm just going to say coach, okay, was $5,008 compared to $5,897 for the third quarter last year, a decline of 15.1%, driven by continued pressure on customer acquisition, partially offset by a price increase implemented in November 2022. The total number of active earning Optavia coaches decreased 28 0.9% to 47,100 compared to 66,200 for the third quarter of 2022. Guys, that is significant. That is significant. This is very telling. I think this explains, and I'll read some more here because all of this is incredible, but I think this explains why they put out the EAAs. I think this is why we are seeing them make some of the moves, some of the top earners making some of the moves that they are making. I think this is why we saw that weird partnership with the weight loss shot. I can't remember. Yeah, with the weight loss shot and how it kind of went underground. I think this is why we've seen them completely pivot from against the shot to embracing it. Hey, this is the perfect program with that. No, it's not. I think that explains a lot of the behavior. I think this is why Doug and Tia Wood are apparently building or opening up a gym in somewhere in Arizona. And I think that is why we are seeing some of the specific things from leaders. So Chelsea says, so the revenue is not what the coaches are getting for compensation, right? It's the revenue that have generated for the company. Yes. But in this, it also talks about the money that the distributors made, the 5,008 versus 5897 for the third quarter last year. Okay. Accelerating or what? What is accelerating? What is accelerating? Aaron, calm down. Accelerating. Oh my God. Selling general and administrative expenses decreased 35.3% to 151.9 million compared to 234.7 million for the third quarter of 2022. The decrease was primarily due to decreased coach compensation on lower volumes and fewer active earning coaches, as well as progress on several cost reduction and optimization initiatives and charitable donations in 2022. As a percentage of revenue, SG&A increased 430 basis points year over year to 64.4% of revenue as compared to 60.1% for the third quarter of 2022. All right, let me scan here for a second. So revenue is down. The amount of coaches is down. The amount that these coaches are making is down. They are in a decline. So if you want to read, I'm not gonna read all of this, but if you want to read all of that, I have provided, it's marinating in celery. That's funny. I have provided the link to this. Check it out if you want to. And I'll put it in the video description as well. These are the numbers. This is what's happening behind the scenes with Optavia. It explains the behavior. It explains some of the things that they're trying to do, some of the things that they're saying. It explains, in my opinion, why Doug Wood appears to be so unhinged as I've featured him on this channel. It just makes a ton of sense. We know that they're in decline. We know that there are a lot of people in multi-level marketing that see that multi-level marketing is in a decline, in my opinion. I would love to have a source for that. I would love to have data on that. I have not found that yet. I just know that the anti-MLM movement is having a huge impact on that, and we need to keep it up to prevent people from joining these predatory companies. It is absolutely vile. I mean, here we have Mike in Optavia, who is using his cancer story, in my opinion, to try and sell people on Optavia. You don't need that. Work with a registered dietitian. Work with professionals. You don't need these overpriced MLM products. And lately, seeing people that are in MLM that are trying to say, join my fitness challenge, join this, join that. You don't need any of that. They're just using that as a way to kind of hook you into the product. They're going to try and sell you some overpriced package of products that some distributor in the company has paired together. It's overpriced. It's overhyped. It is unnecessary. And you don't need it. You don't need it. And while I'm at it, you don't need to be a new you in 2024. You don't. Maybe there's a couple habits that you want to change or some new habits that you want to incorporate into your life, but you don't need to completely redo you as an individual. No new year, new you BS. Okay? You don't need it. Anyways. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your commentary. Welcome to the new members. If you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, it would be cool if you would do that. And if you're in Optavia and you didn't like this, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. It's fine. I'm unaffected by that. So appreciate you guys so much. Don't join an MLM, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.